We just got another big reveal from the Hogwarts Legacy team, this time over on the Wizarding World website. Jeez, that was difficult to say. They finally confirmed something that we have all been hoping for. A few months ago, we discussed a few ways that choosing your wand could work in Hogwarts Legacy. To this day, that is the channel's best performing video, and there are close to 700 game geeks sharing their wizarding pride by leaving their house, wand, and Patronus type from the Harry Potter fan club in the comments. Today, we are going to talk about how you can link your information over to Hogwarts Legacy so you can become an actual wizard, what it could mean for character creation, and more here on Game Geek. Alright, so on to the meat and potatoes of the video. We can link our Pottermore accounts to Hogwarts Legacy. Finally. Confirmation that there actually will be a way to live out our wizarding lives with our actual Pottermore results. Honestly, this information is such a cool thing for them to do, and something we actually speculated about in the aforementioned video, but I still can't believe they actually were able to pull it off. This is awesome. Okay, but how do we actually do it? Well, on the Wizarding World official website, they just featured this article explaining exactly how. First, we have to have an account. Makes sense. After you complete both the wand and sorting ceremonies, we'll get back to why that's important later, getting your house and wand, the article says that you need an 8-digit code that you'll have to blah blah blah. Actually, I couldn't find the 8-digit code. It might have been because I already had an existing Harry Potter fan club account. I don't know. So here's what I did instead. From that page, go to the Warner Brothers Games website. I'll leave a link in the description and log in or create an account like I had to. Once logged in from the homepage, find the Connections tab. Scroll all the way down to the bottom and you should see Harry Potter fan club. Just next to it, click connect, click the link in step 1, and from there either create or log into, if you're not already, to your Harry Potter fan club page. After you do that, it'll take you back to the Wizarding World page. Scroll down under link accounts, click go to WB Games, and boom, you're all set. Your accounts are now linked and you will have your personalized wand and house selected for you in game when you boot it up for the first time after signing into your Warner Brothers account on your gaming device via QR code. Whew. Now that I say all that out loud, it actually seemed more complicated than it actually was. Just go do it. It's pretty simple. Real quick, this is Postscript Game Geek here. I also noticed after you successfully link your accounts, you can actually get this exclusive 4K background as well, which is kind of fun. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I was actually super surprised that they included this. I didn't see it actually becoming a reality, but here we are. Let's celebrate. Woohoo! Cheers! And in fact, it gets better. When you do, you'll be given 2 exclusive items. So more DLC, I love it. I'm all in. The first item is a beaked skull mask, which is pretty cool, especially if you're into steampunk masquerades. And there's also exclusive Hogwarts robes available, which personally, I think look amazing. If you look closer, you can actually make out the claws and mane of a lion for Gryffindor, the wingtips of an eagle for Ravenclaw, the snout of a badger for Hufflepuff, and the slithering back of a snake for Slytherin. I think they definitely wanted to hide the full picture of each of these robes, either as a surprise for us in game or for a later reveal video, but I think that it's going to be so freaking cool, especially since we will most often see our character from the back, so this is really going to be fun to own, especially over those boring black robes that we have seen in all the trailer footage. Plus, aside from the cost of actually purchasing the game, it's all free. It's a win-win, but this also reveals, or likely reveals, some key details about the game itself that I want to talk about. Firstly, if you read through the article, you'll notice something odd about the language used. Look in step 2. There, you'll see it just mentions, once you've completed the wand ceremony and sorting ceremony, you'll be asked to bleh. There's absolutely no mention about Patronuses. Anywhere on the page, you can look through the whole article, there's absolutely nothing. This likely means one of 2 things. There might just be a preset corporeal Patronus for everybody, which I know is disappointing, but from a technical standpoint, it actually makes sense and I don't blame them. It would be nuts to animate attacks from the dozens of creatures on Pottermore, and it would have taken more time and resources than may have been possible. But another idea, and this one's even more disappointing in my opinion, but it is that we may only be able to cast the shield form of a Patronus instead of manifesting a Guardian of Light. Now the reason I say that we'll definitely have a Patronus is that we've already seen Dementors, so it's almost guaranteed that we will learn to cast a Patronus. But the absence of mention of them in the article doesn't look good for our dreams of unleashing a flying white cat at soul-sucking demons, but who knows? What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments. And if you've made it this far into the video, thank you. I asked for some help on the last video to get that last push to 1,000 subs, and we made it in less than a day. The channel's next goal is 2,500 subscribers. So if you could stupefy that subscribe button with your best finger charm, it would mean the world to me. Thanks for your support. But let's seriously get back to the video, because the next part is actually what I'm the most excited about. So another thing that interested me as I thought about this is the fact that we will be able to link our exact wand. I assume that means that we'll keep our wood type and core, but the possibility of length and flexibility could also be included in that. So if that's the case, and we choose not to link our accounts, does that mean we'll have fully customizable wands? Will there be an in-depth creation menu, like character creation, where we could go through wood types instead of skin tone? Will we be able to pick cores instead of hair color? The article specifically mentions picking a wand, but think about this. If we can have a custom wand of any wood type, core, length, flexibility, etc., that would mean they would have to have assets pertaining to each of those traits to produce any number of wands. It could lead me to believe that if they have put in that much time, energy, and effort into making having our own personalized wand possible, that a wand creation menu like character creation could be a more likely possibility. What do you think about all this? Let me know down below. Also, check out this video about making your own wand, or this one talking about the Elder Wand in Hogwarts Legacy, and I'll see you in the next one.